Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast digital. Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. The Institute Arroyo de la Miel received last week an institutional visit from the provincial delegate Miguel Briones that served to announce the future expansion works to create spaces for the formative cycles. The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and education councilman Pablo Centella visited last week the Arroyo de la Miel Institute, where they have received the provincial delegate of educational development from the Junta de Andalucía, Miguel Briones, with whom they've made a visit to the center. We thank the delegate for his visit. Benalmádena creates many jobs opportunities, which is why many people want to come to live here, generating a large growth in population and the need for new educational places. That growth, in some cases, is not matched by the growth of infrastructure, leading to complicated situations that affect the coexistence in the classrooms with radius exceed, loss of libraries or laboratories to enable new classrooms. We need to implement as soon as possible the construction of a new nursery and primary school and the new secondary school in Benalmádena Pueblo. Briones agreed with the mayor on the need for new educational infrastructure in the municipality and spoke about the expansion that is going to be carried out in the center they were visiting. The IES Arroyo de la Miel, with 1,170 students enrolled, houses compulsory secondary education, high school and training cycles of middle and higher grade. The works will respond to the high demand for schooling in the center by creating new spaces for training cycles. In the new buildings, there will be 4 multipurpose classrooms, a classroom for tourist agencies and information, a technical classroom for commerce and marketing, and a specific classroom with an exterior showcase, as well as toilets for the students. A porch will be set up under one of the buildings that make up the extension. The expansion of IES Arroyo de la Miel is part of the Educational Infrastructure Plan, which is implemented through the Andalusian Public Agency for Education with European co-financing. In addition to this work, there are other actions in the educational centers of the town that are in different states. Centella emphasized the educational needs of the municipality, putting himself at the disposal of the delegate to work together. We will continue to work with the Junta, always with institutional loyalty, to achieve the necessary means and infrastructure to ensure quality education in Benalmádena. Our city has needs in education, and it seems important to join efforts to meet common objectives, the priority being to have new centers of primary and secondary to avoid saturation of the classrooms. The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, visited last week the Hotel Estival Torre Quebrada, which hosts the first Andalusian Congress of Drones in Police Operations. The Estival Torre Quebrada Hotel in Benalmádena hosts this weekend the celebration of the first Andalusian Congress of Drones in Police Operations, organized by the Association of Aerial Security Units of Andalucía in collaboration with the City Council and the local police of Benalmádena. The use of drones in police work is already the present, and step by step the local police forces are incorporating this technology in their daily work. In our municipality, the constitution of the Condor unit last November has already achieved repercussion at regional level, and proof of this is the interest of the various local police to participate in this Congress. The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, highlighted the importance of adequately equipping our security forces. We are delighted by the celebration of this Congress in Benalmádena. Of about 500 local police in Andalucía, only 17 have drone units, so it is a pride to have one of the first of its kind in our community. We have high expectations regarding this Congress because it will be the cornerstone on which technological innovations will be developed in the Andalusian local police. The Condor unit of the local police of Benalmádena has been able to incorporate into its service the multiple possibilities in terms of control and security offered by the latest generation drones, with numerous success stories in its first year of activity, ranking from surveillance in areas of difficult access to support and monitoring interventions against illegal street vending. There, we were also able to speak with the president of the Association of Air Security Units of Andalucía, Jesus Lima, who explained that the aim of the association and the Congress is to promote the creation of new drone units. With this conference, we want to increase the security area units throughout Andalucía, and for this, we will show the operability of these units and how to create them. One of the aspects in which this technology proves an extreme efficiency is with the use of drones on traffic control, giving a logistic information from the air in real time. AFA Benalmádena continues work tirelessly to serve people suffering from Alzheimer's and their families, an incredible work for which it is essential to the support of public administrations. The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and Social Welfare Councilwoman Alicia Ladaga visit the headquarters of the Association for Relatives of Alzheimer's Patients and Other Dementias to hold a meeting with its president, Maricruz Azuaga, and announce a grant that has been awarded by the consistory. Navas has asked for support from other administrations, stressing the need to make the project a reality. This government team has in its DNA a special sensitivity to the social groups working in the municipality, so we resumed 2 years ago direct subsidies to these associations, adding this year more than 200,000 euros in aid. We have a broad and diverse network of social groups, which are unequivocal proof of the sensitivity of our municipality. City Council also gave a municipal plot valued at more than 1 million euros for the construction of a comprehensive care center, the seed of a project for which we asked for the cooperation of other administrations. The Provincial Council pledged to provide 300,000 euros to start the works. Now we ask for collaboration to the Junta de Andalucía, the institution that holds the powers in terms of dependence, and the City Council of Torremolinos, from which we ask for a greater economic commitment. For his part, Ladaga highlighted the value of the work and programs of the association, also emphasizing the importance of obtaining funding and highlight the value of the subsidy from the City Council. AFAP serves patients in Benalmádena and Torremolinos through various programs, from early detection of the disease to cognitive stimulation through physiotherapy and social assistance to patients and families. For them, they need funding, in addition to that required to pay for the maintenance of the headquarters. As in previous years, my delegation provides a direct grant of 14,000 euros to collaborate in this way to meet the annual expenditure on rent. For next year, we will increase the amount of this grant, but it will be dedicated exclusively to a single program that provides service to all users of Benalmádena and covering a space that we cannot reach from the City Council. Azuaga spoke about the need to realize the project for the new center and highlight that they will ask for collaboration from all the administrations. The association has been working for more than 10 years for a comprehensive care center for patients with Alzheimer's and other dementias to become a reality, because our current facilities have become obsolete over the years. Recently, the Provincial Council has committed to increase the 300,000 euros they announced to promote this project, and we will continue knocking on the doors of other administrations, such as Junta de Andalucía, so that we can soon begin work on a center so important for patients and families, allowing us to finally open the waiting list. The mayor and the councillor for social welfare visit this week the headquarters of the Benalmádena Red Cross Local Assembly to hold a meeting with its president. The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and the Councillor for Social Welfare, Alicia Ladaga, visit the headquarters of the Benalmádena Red Cross Local Assembly to hold a meeting with its president, Paqui López, and report on the projects that they will launch thanks to the €15,000 grant awarded by City Hall. The mayor has reported that through the collaboration between the Red Cross and the City Council, other programs have also been launched, such as Bridge Housing, which offers housing alternatives to people and families who are in a situation of uprising or eviction, the one for money cards, launched during the pandemic to guarantee access to food and hygiene products for families at risk of social exclusion, or adapted transport for users of the occupational center. I want to highlight the fantastic collaboration between the Red Cross and the Benalmádena City Council. Thanks to this, the social coverage we offer reaches many more people, reaching aspects that the local administration is not capable of reaching. Through the grant of €15,000 that we have just granted from the City Council, the Red Cross is launching a program that guarantees immediate attention to people who are in a homeless situation. From social welfare, the Red Cross has been granted a direct grant of €15,000, which will be used for a program to prevent street situations in homeless people, as reports the Councillor for Social Welfare, Ladaga. It is a program that will last 3 months, a period in which, in addition to carrying out a re-education process, we offering the tools for their reintegration into society. It will also try to manage housing resources for these homeless people. People who do not agree to participate in this type of program are also assisted by the Red Cross through frequent visits to find out about their situation and offer them the support they need. In Benalmádena, Red Cross 4 projects are currently being developed thanks to the support of the City Council, among which the most recent are Bridge Housing and Homeless People, as the president of the association recalled. The program will not only serve homeless people, but also families who have problems affording housing. Unfortunately, there are more every day as a result of the current crisis. Spain's national airport operator, Aena, is to continue offering initiatives to airlines with the most seats filled this winter. Meanwhile, Ryanair will offer more routes, options, and connectivity. The Spanish airport operator Aena is to continue offering incentives to airlines with the most occupied seats between the end of October and the last weekend in March 2023. This is something it has been doing in the summer to try to boost the percentage of seats filled on planes. The incentive consists of reimbursing the airlines for the average fare, taking into account the number of seats occupied and the different markets. For example, Aena will pay half of the passenger fare for short-haul flights and operations with South America if the plane is 80% full, and 100% for long-haul flights with 70% of seats occupied. The aim is to help to reactivate the Asian market and connections with the US and Middle East, as these have been growing more slowly than others such as the domestic market, Europe, Africa and South Africa. Aena said that since July 2020, when mobility began to resume after the COVID-19 lockdown, and August this year, it had paid out more than €100 million in incentives to airlines. A spokesperson for Aena said that airlines are offering more seats for this winter than they did at the same time of year in 2019 before the pandemic, which was a record year, and that in the first 8 months of this year, Spanish airports had recovered 85.3% of traffic compared with the same period of 2019. On the other hand, Ryanair reveals it will operate 73 routes on the Costa del Sol this winter. The Irish low-cost airline has announced its winter flying schedule from Malaga Airport, which will feature 73 routes to diverse destinations such as Ibiza, Marrakech, Amsterdam and Budapest, as well as a new flight to Frankfurt. The airline has also invested more in the region with 8 aircraft based at the Costa del Sol airport, 3 of which are the new Boeing 737 Gamechanger version. Speaking at the Inbound Travel Conference organized by Turismo Costa del Sol in Málaga, Ryanair's country manager for Spain and Portugal, Elena Cabrera, said the new game-changer airplanes will carry 4% more passengers, reduce fuel consumption by 16% per seat, and reduce the noise level by up to 40%. Cabrera added that the airline will offer Málaga and Andalucía the largest winter flight program possible, with more route options and connectivity, while providing inbound tourism and contributing to the growth and economy of the region. To celebrate the winter schedule, Ryanair has launched a seat offer with flights starting from €24.99 each way for travel from September 2022 to March 2023. This promotion will be able until 29 September 2022 on its official website. And these are today's headlines. Navas received the Provincial Delegate of Vocational Training. Benalmádena hosts the first Congress of Drones in Police Operations. Navas and La Daga visit AFAP. Red Cross launched a program to help homeless people. Incentives to the airlines in winter. The weather forecast for this weekend will leave us with slightly cloudy skies with intervals of medium and high clouds. Occasional weak showers are not ruled out in the morning, more likely in the mountains. Unchanged or rising temperatures. Light variable winds. That's all. Thank you for watching us. You can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.